Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. I'm working really hard on this panel. Let's see if I can show you a lot of it because it's so big. We got his chest, we got his mouth started, we got both eyes done. I have found this corner, and this corner, and a third corner. So we have one more corner to hit down in here. So 25 more rows and we're good to go. Hello. So I'm really hustling to get this guy done, being that I have 2 more to do, and I want this done by February 12th, being that that would be the date of the birthday. So here we are with another deadline, as usual. 1, 2, 3. But I do really enjoy my corner to corner time. It just flows. This pattern has been going so easily. Knock on wood. Okay. I can't have the ring. There's too many color changes and I really forget. So one thing I don't really like about the corner to corner is when I change colors, I end up having to take my ring off because it's more trouble to just keep switching. It slows me down. One and 2 and 3. I'll switch colors again. And this one is a Bernat Big Value. Looks like an older one, so that's okay to use that up out of my stash. I got a pink in there from Mikey, but I don't need pink for this one, but I'm going to keep it in there anyways because I think if I remember correctly, one of the other ones, I need pink for a tongue. Now that makes sense, right? You're going, what do you need pink for a Ninja Turtle for? Okay, so the mouth's open. Okay, let's just double check it in my pattern. Making sure this is right. We have yellow, black, yellow, black. So yellow, black, yellow, black. 1, 2, 3. Then we're moving into my gorgeous green. I love this colored green. It's very pretty. And 3. Now let me count here. I'm going to mark off this bit, just because it's so easy to lose your place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Not bad. Oh, just 1 second here. Goodness me, a sneeze popped into my nose. Saved you from hearing to that one. Alright, so now I need to do 5. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, thinking about a couple amigurumis for the husband's birthday. I am considering a couple characters from Back to the Future. That's another one of his favorite franchises. He's a big fan of Goonies, but I've mentioned before I don't feel comfortable doing the Goonies. I I am considering, this one's a big one, I am considering the hobbits from Lord of the Rings for my son. I don't know, we'll have to think about it. He might not like it as much as he used to. But the friendship between Samwise and Frodo has always been a big conversation between him and I. We both agree Samwise was always the real hero, being that he carried Frodo. He didn't want the ring. He wanted to make sure his friend was okay. He was just a stand-up fellow. Where everyone else was tempted and wanted the power of the ring for themselves, Sam just wanted to be sure his bro, made it. 4. And that's a good friend. Oh my goodness. So I'm hearing a lot of mixed reviews on the Red Heart Granny Square. I doubt that I'm ever going to try it. I don't know. I just don't see it being something that I would want to use. And I mean, I understand what it's there for, and I think it's a great idea. Just not so much for myself. So there's a good chance that I'm never going to even try it out. It's kind of like the glow in the dark. In theory, glow in the dark yarn is great, but the reality is that if you wash it, you've washed off all your glow in the dark. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I believe it's 2 I need here for this. Yes, I need 2. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so oops. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Super excited about this getting done. Got a runny nose. My weather app says that it's snowing. I'm gonna go check that pretty quick here, because it'd be great if we actually got some snow this year. It hasn't snowed yet. That worries me. We live in a kind of arid area, and I hate droughts. Not the funnest thing around, because it gets really, really scorchy. I'm just carrying the green over into the next row, because that's when I'm going to need it. I'm a giant mega ball here. And one more. Place that in front, switch that from behind, where you end up carrying it over in the front, and then it shows, and perfectionist in me does not enjoy that. Two, and 3. Here we go. Really? You're just going to get caught like that? That's amazing. So I've been looking at a lot of different ponchos and shawls. I've got a couple sweaters I want to make here pretty soon. 2, and 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. 4 out of 10. My rows are getting smaller, so this is going to fly through this end part. I have a feeling I'm probably going to get it done in the next 2 days, depending on if I work on it or not. I might just set it aside, but it's been the easiest one to work on with my injured hand here. And this one's way worse, it stings still. The other one's hard to see. Oh look, I did, that's why that hurt there. I did cut there. Alright, I didn't notice that. That's fun. Cleaned it all up, made sure there wasn't any glass anywhere. It was a clean break, it wasn't a smash, it just cracked and broke. I don't really like glass cups for myself. I never use them. I use our kids' plastic cups. That way, if the kids go anywhere near them and they get knocked over, I'm not worried. Because they do. Everything that's mine is theirs. If I'm eating something, it's theirs. My coffee cups, they gotta go over there and smell my coffee because Mommy loves coffee. Or my tea. But I'm usually pretty good at keeping an eye on it, but my son used to spill my drinks all the time. We lived in a place with hardwood floors and it would just smash all the time. So I just don't use glass anymore. And I definitely don't like water out of metal or glass. I just don't like the flavor it adds to it. I feel it adds a flavor. Probably doesn't to most people, but to me, I definitely can tell. I like my water bottle. I've had the same water bottle for over 10 years now, and I was looking to replace it with something. I haven't found anything. I've picked up a couple things, and I just didn't like them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm just going to continue on. I don't want one of those ones with the straws. I saw a video where somebody went to go take a drink, and there was a giant gross spider just, enjoying living inside the straw, and that has freaked me out. I don't like spiders. I really don't. I think about them way too much. And they think about me too much. They're not scared of me. Like when you see a spider, they usually run the other way. No. For me, they run at me. Jumping spiders will jump on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And because I'm allergic, I've had horrible reactions to being bit. Yeah, they seem to always try to seek me out. I've seen it where other people have come in the room and the same spider will run the other way, but to me it's like, oh yeah? I'm gonna wave my arms at you and come at you. I'm just lucky that way. I'm also lucky, I went for a hike over by some local waterfalls, and we only did it the one time. Because everyone's still laughing at me that was there that day, because we went and it was quite the hike. It was okay. I wore a hat because, I'm smart like that and I know bugs. I don't like bugs. But they like me. And I'm telling them that. I'm like, watch out. I'm going to get bit by every mosquito. Sure enough, every mosquito was after me. Every moth, every butterfly. And a ladybug decided to lay some eggs on the top of my hat. I could not figure out what this yellow bumps were. Oh man, everyone was laughing at me so bad because not a single other person had one mosquito bite. I had over a dozen, and they all swelled right up, and I was itchy as could be. I just don't do well with that kind of stuff. Rub against the wrong plants, and I can get hives. Sit on a field of grass after it's been mowed and I get hives. Like my legs turn bright red and itchy. I'm just a little buttercup, as I tell my daughter. Just a sweet little buttercup. Well, actually, I'm a big buttercup. She's a little buttercup. 2 and 3, and that is actually my whole row. If you can believe how fast that is compared to how it's been, I am super excited how quickly this is going. My Michelangelo, the orange guy, I started him because he's my favorite, and I knew that I was going to have the most difficult time with the first one. And I was so right. And now this should be able to fly through the last ones. So, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I'll see you again very soon.